Questions and comments. The Honourable Member for Ottawa West Nepean.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to thank my honourable colleague for her support of this bill, which I think we all acknowledge is going to do a lot. It's a big step forward in making sure that corporate boards are going to be more diverse in terms of gender, but also in terms of intersectional identities. And I acknowledge that in my colleague's speech, she mentioned that UK and Australia and some other countries have implemented similar measures, which almost doubled the number of women on the boards. I wonder if she could elaborate a little bit about the ways in which shareholders being able to see exactly what diversity policies companies have or don't have is going to incentivize those companies in order to be able to put more women and more diverse people on those boards, because we all know that that increases profits, it increases innovation, it makes the boards more effective. So perhaps the honourable member could elaborate on that. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Haldeman Norfolk.
Well, as I referenced my years in the corporate sector prior to the privilege of being in this House, it was very true that what gets measured gets managed. And if you measure the wrong things, then the wrong things get managed. And it's the same thing when it comes to talent. Talent does know no boundaries. But that being said, we must make sure that everyone who has talent gets a chance to participate, that people aren't excluded for the wrong reasons from being on corporate boards or indeed in management. One of the best ways for shareholders to be able to know what a company's policy is to see what it does. Now, when this becomes law, excuse me, as long as companies understand the government's intention of the definition of diversity, they will comply, or they'll have to explain to the shareholders, because shareholders will be able to ask at the annual general meeting or any time between them what they're doing in that regard. So it's really important that the comply and explain model be brought in. It provides accountability without telling companies exactly how to run their own businesses.
Questions and comments. The Honourable Member